And a big congrats on How to Blow Up a Pipeline. It's part eco-thriller, part heist drama, and it's 100% an excellent morality play, and I love it.
Oh, good.
Oh, now let's begin with you, Miss Sasha Lane. You're also one of the executive producers of the film. What got you interested in How to Blow Up a Pipeline?
I think first off the bat, just the title, and realizing that it wasn't to like, oh, we're just being extras. Like, no, seriously, the title. This is what we're gonna do, and kind of my almost like that sense of anxiousness of like, Danny, are we really blowing up a pipeline? Or is this a metaphor? How deep are we to this film? Because there's a book, but I don't know if he blew up any pipe. So, you know, and also the kind of like even the videos that Forrest does and making it, and like just kind of knowing that all these different people with these ideas and kind of revenge seeking, almost like it's just real, it can happen. It's and you know, this is a pretty bold way to go about it. So I think that's just I like that part.
Oh, what about you, Miss Jayme? Fantastic as Alisha. Talk to us about your character. I think to me, she's the heart of the film. Describe her to us.
Alisha is an individual who would, had it not been for Theo, have no parts of what the collective is trying to do here. She is solely here because the person who she loves is affected deeply by what's going on. And so to the point that it makes Alisha question and compromise potentially her own morals or political views because of that love, and makes a huge sacrifice because of her. And that's what drew me to the script, that tension, that human experience of what are you willing to sacrifice, or what will it cost you at the expense of someone you love. Yeah.
Now, Sasha, excellent as equally fantastic as Theo, whose chemical childhood gives her superpowers. Talk to us about the dynamics between Theo and Alisha.
What the dynamics are between us?
The characters.
Yeah, like Alisha, like Jayme just said, I think I'm kind of on this path of, I guess I'd say, like a productive revenge, you know, hitting them back with the acknowledgement that there's not pretty much anything for me to lose, and pretty headstrong on my decision to do what I'm about to do. And just needing that last bit of partner in crime kind of love, I guess, aspect with it, because there is the seriousness of the world, but there's also kind of Theo wants to go out with a bang. She wants to go out feeling like she believes something and that she did do something. And also she has this kind of superpower of saying, I literally have nothing to lose, so why not? If we're gonna get bold, let's go, because happy to be here.
You know what? And I think that's why the movie worked for me really well, because underneath it all, there's love. I mean, love is the binding force between the two of you, the two characters, the two of you, much like Logan and Rowan, you know, the other couple in the film, or oh my God, I'm Dwayne, the country guy. Right? Do you agree with me on that, Miss Jayme?
I do. I think, and what it does is it presents the film and the ideology behind the film to a variety of audience, because, right, the title alone is either going to get you really excited or you're going to be instantly adverse to the film, right? And so when you add the complexities of these different relationships and the love that's living in the dynamics between each character, it opens it up to anybody. Yeah. And it makes it more palatable. Palatable is not the right word. It opens your eyes to the potential of what you might be willing to invest in, because you can invest in these characters and these lived experiences and the relationships between them and the dynamics that are at play, more than you might the movement or the ideology that's being talked about.
And I just don't want to mislead the viewers. We're not teaching you guys how to build a pipeline or bomb a pipeline. But and it's really not either moralistic either. It's just a straight up thriller, if you really look at it that way. No, but it's at its heart though is the question: is violence the answer? What do you think, Sasha?
I'm gonna go back to Jayme said something of, I think we were asked do you say peace versus violence, and instead of an or, it's more of an and, because I think I'm not gonna directly answer that because there's so many factors, but even going back to the love thing, it's still the love of like a territory, property, like Texas in general. We're very passionate people. Which is why some people are so strong about, you know, certain amendments or you stepping physically onto my property, me being able to protect that. And so I think it's Dwayne's character with this is mine, and you're trying to mess with it. So it has nothing to do with the greater picture that maybe Ariel's character is thinking about, or that someone else is thinking about. It's purely more within his world and his realm and who he wants to keep safe and make a change for. So I think I could never answer that on anything really, because you just depends. What if somebody doesn't blow up the pipeline, then we're going to keep doing what we're doing, you know, and vice versa. So
right.
I think you never know.
That's why it'll stick with you long after the film is done. And Ms. Jayme, How to Blow Up a Pipeline opens on April 7th. What do you hope for viewers to get after watching the film?
Ooh, I hope they get. Honestly, I'm more interested in this reaching the audience that isn't naturally inclined to watch it. I really am. I think, especially that's some of my own family members. There's like that. When I told them that I was doing a film called How to Blow Up a Pipeline, the looks I got, the real concern and the question of why are you doing that? That's what I'm most excited about is who are the people that have no business watching this kind of film. What do y'all think about it? Let's have that conversation. Let's have that dialogue, because those various dialogues are being had in the film itself. So yeah.
Anything to add, Miss Sasha?
I guess just kind of off of that, it's like I genuinely like to make people uncomfortable. And I say that but I mean, I think I've learned with life, being uncomfortable has so much power if you allow yourself to sit in that. And so I think it's, yeah, like who wouldn't want to watch this, and who would be totally against it, but kind of force themselves into it. So I think it's just the uncomfortability about it. I think that to me will be very curious, and not in a malicious way, in a proper, like, because I didn't think about this stuff. So
right.
What happens when you do, and it's actually in your face, and you're like, even being posed with the question of, is violence the answer? Like, that's a very uncomfortable question.
Right.
Because you're speaking like apparently off of your truth. So that's why, you know, I don't think there's ever defining answer on an issue. So it's a bit uncomfortable, and I like that.
Oh, well, I didn't mean to make you feel uncomfortable.
No.
But a big congrats on How to Blow Up a Pipeline. Again, nerve-wracking thriller, great ensemble. You may even learn a thing or two. So watch the film. Thank you, guys. Congrats on the film again, and good luck on everything, okay?
Thank you.
Bye.